Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. I am here to do a 4-card spread that will cover the past, now, future, and your overall outcome. This will be from March 1st through the 15th, 2018. And guys, as you well know, my subscribers know I like to keep this super simple for you. I just get a little bit more in depth into the card. And then I'm going to be using the journey cards. These are actually through Alana Fairchild, Richard Cohen, and Rossellini. Rossellini will have the images on there. He's a fusion artist. I think you guys will love him. And then I'm going to pull a couple one-liners. Last 2 weeks I had used the Soul Tree Discovery cards. As you can see here, sorry for the glare, guys. You can see right there. And then what I'm going to be doing this week on this reading is utilizing the Soul Tree Oracle cards. Okay? I think you guys will like these. Really healing and easy to grasp and just kind of take in after, you know, this 4-card spread. So one thing that I do want to note, please like and subscribe, you guys, and note your comments. I'm super active, and we do have a Facebook page and a group. The group is closed, but if you'd like to join, go to theguidedintuitive.com. Click the button to join the group to request, and then I'll go ahead and let you in because later on it will be limited. So there you have it. Thanks so much for being here. Let's see, Capricorn, what is in store for you the first half of March to help us maybe have some guideposts so we can move forward with much more ease and positive vibes, okay? So let's go ahead and start with your past position. And the title of this card, Capricorn, is Legacy of Light. Legacy of Light. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now, this is a 53 card, which reduces to an 8. And an 8 is about, gosh, it's about practical endeavors. It is about high material goals and that type of thing, status-oriented. Now, that's just the numerology side of things. So we can keep that in mind as we kind of go through the card. But this card, Capricorn, is saying that you are called to bear light and to truly carry forward a legacy of spiritual lineage, of wisdom and deep service to the earth, okay? You are part of that spiritual lineage is what this card is saying, and have this belonging that truly extends from all generations, past generations and yet to come. So this is saying that your task is that you are that light bearer, and for you to realize that you carry this consciousness and this embodiment of light upon the earth to truly share with others and to really provide like unconditional love and devotion. And this wants you to carry that forward right now. And that's what this card is asking you to do. Now, you've connected more powerfully, right? You know, and I don't know if it's most recent or whatever, but just you've connected at this point more powerfully with a source of spiritual guidance and instruction that is truly helping you just activate your mission in this divine life and what your purpose is. So it is a confirmation that however you are choosing to live your life, you know, it definitely is in service to the light, whether it's obvious or, you know, to others or not, and that your personal growth and your spiritual path are just helping the greater human souls evolve. This is so cool, you guys. This is really neat. You're acknowledged as a jewel of light upon this earth. And this is in your past position, and it might be kind of moving into you right now. It's like this link into a divine awakening. And this is confirmation, you know, if needed, that relationship issues that might be arising for you now, whether at work, whether at home, whether through, you know, just, you know, external sources, whatever that looks like for you, are not only about your personal healing, Capricorn, but about healing the emotional legacy of your ancestral lines. And to do this, you may want to, I don't know, perhaps, you know, write in a journal of some sort, meditate, dance, do anything like that, or dedicate a yoga practice to this healing of your ancestral inheritance, and just ask that your own relationship be truly assisted, through the grace of your ancestors, and then just step into a more consciousness of love now. So this is really cool. This is what it's asking you to do. You're going to have to tell me. It's quite an interesting message. But you're being the light for others in some way, shape, or form, Capricorn. Okay? And who doesn't like that? So shine on. Okay? Let's go ahead and move into your now position and see what that is. Oh, this is beautiful. Now, this is Sacred Convergence. Sacred Convergence. Now, this is what is this, a 28 card. Okay, so that reduces to a 10. And that, of course, reduces to a 1. And this is about initiating action. It's about attaining, and it's about, leading. So I really like this. And look at this. Look at this. I don't know if you can see the card there. It's just the images are so beautifully done. And what this is like, you're the legacy of life, and then it kind of moves into this, and this is about, there's a coming together happening within your body and soul, Capricorn, and it's converging, so to speak, or unifying in another way, that all that is within you. Okay, it's like, when you go through Capricorn, like I don't know what's the best way to say it. Like, how you go through like a strange land of some sort. And within this, there's that new sensations, and not all of them are welcome at first, right? It's kind of a little weird. You're kind of looking around, you're looking at people, and looking at their faces, and looking at their responses, and just, people watching, and just watching and just soaking in the culture and the environment. But even they're not all welcome at first. They begin to make themselves known to you. And if you are experiencing discomfort within your own body or any sort of uncertainty at this time, this is really letting you know that there's expansion, and that it totally includes more of life in your thoughts and in your feelings than you were really conscious of. And that's why they're calling this like the sacred convergence here a little bit. Okay, so if you're sensitive, you'll feel this happening as an important event. Maybe not necessarily like a physical situation, or you just, it's almost like you may be encountering this in a very physical sense by finding yourself in situations that you may typically would have avoided, I guess is the best way to say that. You may be meeting people and kind of, Capricorn, thrown into situations that, with people, or into relationships with them that maybe by circumstance rather than perhaps your choosing, if that makes sense. All right. So this is a meeting of you and your shadow, and something to rejoice in, actually, because even if it's uncomfortable at times, this card is saying to truly be very gentle and, with yourself, and kindly seek, to find the beauty in all that you're learning about yourself and in your interactions and your experiences. Because Capricorn, you are a wise soul, and you're seeking to know yourself rather than to judge others. And remember that you're divine, that divine protection, remember that protection as you are, thrilled, challenged, in this time of great growth. Because you're being guided to be curious, as if you're traveling to some foreign land, and yet remaining open to all the experiencing of all the treasures as they unfold in front of you. So the bottom line is that a deeper part of yourself is calling you forward, okay? And any disconnect, any struggle, even anxiety or fear is your subconscious recognizing this. But this card wants you to know not to worry. Do not worry, because you are a unique being. Let's say, for instance, on this physical plane, you're a unique being, like a unique flower in this beautiful field of flowers. And you're very unique. And you don't have to know what kind of flower you are in order for you to grow, right? You just need to live each day and in the growth as it happens quite naturally. And then, Capricorn, then you can see over time that this beauty of your true nature revealing itself to you. And this will be something to cherish. How's that? Isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? See, a flower doesn't need to know what kind it is. It's just gonna, it wants to grow. And each day, as it happens, day by day. But over time, that's when the true nature is really revealing itself to you, is what this says. So very, very cool. Let's go ahead and move into your future and see what that is for you, Capricorn. Now, this is neat. This card is called Coming Together. Coming Together. And this is a 66 card, which reduces to a 12, which then reduces to a 3. And this is about expressionism, the joy of living, creativity and verbalization. That's the numerology aspect of this. You see, it's like two souls kind of coming together and kind of, converging into one. So, oh gosh, this is so cool. It's so interesting to get to know these cards because they can mean so many things. But this is kind of like the convergence of just, of so many things. But it's almost like you're coming together with each other's worlds. So I don't know if it's you're coming together with yourself, your true self, and and the outer and the inner realms are coming together. It also can be that you and another soul are coming together into each other's worlds. Oh, Capricorn, that is so cool. And this is saying that this is karmic destiny. Okay, it's unfolding at its most beautiful time. It's like an expression of the divine plan that is just set in motion. Decades and decades and lifetimes ago, right? So this, it may have a romantic purpose. It might have some other sacredness that is different than that. But just know that it's creative and it's tender and about learning self-esteem. It could be even about courage. It brings a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty. And it even could be, two forces coming together that, you finally make this realization that, that pushes you out of a situation that, would have totally drained your energy. In other words, it's like, how you can be involved, let's say, for instance, in a job that just really drains you, right? And with that, you're not becoming that soul, that really divine person that you can be, or you're not, kind of getting to your potential. And it could well go for the same thing for a relationship. You're in a relationship and, it's not growing, and you're not growing together, and it just kind of becomes a little stagnant within there. And then you play low on a consistent basis, and it's about two souls coming together and growing together and becoming even better. you know, and so this is what this, it helps you, whatever this situation of convergent happens, it shakes your foundations and pushes you out of a situation that you would have just been swallowed up in and become smaller in. Okay, so you're going to be, this brings you some guidance that you're going to be moved by love, whether it is a long term or if it's fast and furious, Capricorn. It is love, and you know it has meaning. So let it be what it is, and don't try to force it or become, you know, what you think it must be. It all has worth. Just as you do, okay? So just enjoy the experience and just know that it serves your growth, okay? This is really beautiful. Guys, I love this for you. This is so neat. So you've become this beacon of light. You've got this sacred convergence of really, you know, kind of getting to, you know, kind of know yourself and move into that a little bit. And it's like... how do I want to say it? It's almost as if like you're getting a deeper part of yourself is calling you forward. And then you move into moving together and marrying that, you know, whatever that is, coming together, you know, external and internal, and just, you know, that type of thing. Two souls coming together, your own soul, you know, kind of matching up to what it is that you believe. And let's go ahead and move into your outcome. Gosh, this is called 3 to 1. You're going to have to check this out, guys, because I think Pisces got this. And this is the name of the card, 3 to 1. And I'll move my finger from it so you guys can see that. See, it says 3 to 1. And this is a 10 card, which reduces to 1. So it's kind of like, it's like you're converging, you know, with either someone else or perhaps something. Now, it could be yourself, but it's about really that a new life is upon you now. And it's like this wave of a new light is here for you. You're being reborn, and you'll give birth to what is meant for you in this lifetime. Don't worry. There's no need. Just really just go and with an open heart, because you're going to be supported and fulfilled within this. Very similar. Look at this. It's like this light. There's a convergence here. There's coming together here. And then this is also a new life is upon you. And this is saying that, you know, you can pray what it is, what you want. And even if you've already done that, but it's saying the rest is actually given into the hands of the divine. And this child, you know, they're saying there's a heavenly child in your midst. And, you know, whether it is a pregnancy, whether it is something else that is going to be birthed, this is saying that it might be symbolic, you know, perhaps, you know, if it's a new job, it's a new way of just dealing with something that was challenging issue at first. You have broken out of that, and you, Capricorn, should be proud of that. Truly, if you found a new way to handle something that is much more healthy, not only for yourself and others, and brings you up to that and leveling up to something even more profound, and brings that positive vibe forward, and healthy communication, or just whatever that is, you should be proud of yourself, because that's just leveling up. Okay? And that's something to be definitely very proud of. And it might be, you know, not... It could be that. It could be just a project that you have in mind, you know, that type of thing. And moving from, you know, more of a masculine side to, you know, moving from a feminine side to the more masculine to feminine, you know, just balancing those out a little bit, maybe more so, that type of thing. This is so cool. I just love to see this for you guys. The new reality is dawning with grace. So I think with all this convergence that you've gone through and this coming together, you know, you started off with being that legacy of light, and then moving through this, and now this is saying ready, set, go. A new life is upon you. This is time. 3, 2, 1, boom, right? So let's go ahead and pull some of these oracle cards here by the soul trees, and let's see what the trees will speak to us through this. I think this is pretty cool. I'm just going to let them just fall as gracefully as they will within this deck. Just want them to come together as they seem to want to. And I did shuffle these before, but I just want to pull a few things here. And then we'll see what kind of pops out. And if it doesn't, then we're just going to pull 3 after we just cut the deck. Let's just do that real quick. This one wants to come out, so we'll do this. Inner voice. Inner voice. Thought that could just be 7th crown chakra. How beautiful is that? So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So inner voice. This is truly about listening to that, isn't it? I mean, it couldn't be more beautiful, right? Inner voice is just, you know, I think just listening to your, it's your intuition, you know, being subtle to the awareness of your internal nudges, following your intuition and using that to trust your inner guidance and listen to your heart, truly listen to your heart. I think this is really, really cool. So, and the more that you follow your inner voice, the stronger it will become. So trust your inner guidance. That's what this is saying within here. The next card is to just be. And this means, Capricorn, to go with the flow, right? Yet stay grounded and in the moment, because you don't always have to be doing something to make things happen. Relax and just be, okay? And then your final one, of course, is your 7th crown. Yeah, your 7th chakra, 7th crown chakra. So what this really talks about, and I love this because it's the violet light here, and this is referred to as your third eye. That's that indigo color that's between the, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm talking about the 6th chakra. This is actually the crown. This is the crown. Sorry, guys, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. This is like the top. This is like the portal to the divine. This makes even more sense. So this basically says that this chakra is usually white or violet. For some reason, I was looking into the third eye at the moment. I don't know why. Maybe it's just saying also please be aware of your 6th chakra too. But the 7th chakra is at the top of your head, and it really just focuses on the divinely inspired visions and the experience with that. It's the purpose of the soul. So I like this because consciousness at this level, Capricorn, can be described as sacred. So whatever it is that you're doing, if it's that relationship, whatever it is, that it is your crown is all about your connection to the higher power. And when you've got your inner voice just being the crown chakra, that's saying 3, 2, 1, boom. It's saying to follow these things so you can continue to have this and let's go after this convergence. So I'm excited for you guys. This is pretty beautiful. You're going to have to let me know how this resonates and what specifically this is, translates to you. Thank you so much for being here, Capricorn. I look forward to seeing you on the second half of March. And until then, namaste.